All
Yeah.
right. Hello and welcome to episode 89 of the One Piece Blotto Pirates D&D campaign. Our island of Elat. Still working on the whole kerfuffle going on over there. So let's go to the recap to see what happened. All
Yeah.
right. Hello and welcome to
The
episode
situation between
89.
Soros's house is diffused as Yiga lies out of his ass. The crew splits again, staying in and around the Oars village area. Viridian collects plants. Joko steals some stamps. Bang draws up plans. Yiga punches a hole through a tree. Onya finally finds a teacher. Borne watches a fight. Murdoch has a heart-to-heart with his father, learning that he is the biological grandson of the King of Minion and related to the Dare family. His head spinning, he learns that his devil fruit has a bloody history, and that there's an ancient prophecy surrounding a set of three mythical soul fruits, the gods of war. That night, another town hall meeting takes place. The giants decide to commit to building a ship and getting off Elat, everyone pledging to help Walla and Bang. Some other giants show up, claiming that the Blottos are liars. They are booed out. Joko is now wanted. A week passes on Elat. The giant stone statues rumble in the distance, and the volcano underneath the treasure tree bubbles. All right.
Go. Sorry, I'm
I'm
nervous.
gonna turn this shit down. Yeah, so we're back on Elat. A week has passed. Everyone's busy with all this shit going on. There's really no good way to start this. I guess I'll put you on the map. That's probably a good start. I guess we'll just fucking randomly gun it. See who we're talking to first. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Borne P Sky, the herald of the Sky Islands. What are you up to on this fine morning? A week has passed on Elat. What do you think your character would have been doing in that time span?
During that time span, training with Orson Murdoch and probably trying to challenge some of the giants to spars.
All right.
Namely,
I'm
that one
gonna
that was fighting Skin Tone B first.
bet. Sounds good. I'm gonna put you there, or I'll put you at the training, and then we can play out the sparring shit after. But yeah, I'm gonna just get the whereabouts for everyone before I start doing the individual shit. Okay, Murdoch, what do you think your character would have been doing for the past week or so? I'm assuming it's the same answer. Training.
Well, Murdoch, yeah, does go to the training session. I think in the afternoons once they're done training, he tries to spend time with his dad to catch up a bit.
Nice.
Avoiding talking about the heavier stuff, though. That convo kind of made a number on him. So yeah, he's just small talking with his dad, catching up, fishing. But in the evenings, he's been a bit reclusive. He hasn't told the crew about what he learned yet. Been doing this weird thing at night where, before falling asleep, he kind of pricks the end of his finger with his katana, spreads the blood along the blade, and just kind of stares at his own reflection in the blade silently till he falls asleep. But yeah, he hasn't been as communicative with the crew as he normally.
Murdoch's thoughts are heavy. His mind is a maelstrom of a lot of crazy emotions. That was quite the vivid picture. I'll give you an inspiration for that.
Yay.
Let's see who else got some shit going on. 2, 3, 4. All right, Yiga, what's going on with you?
Oh, yeah, probably pretty similar to Born. He focused on the training. But I guess over the week, I think he'd probably try and explore, and while he's trying to find you, he'll also try that he'd be trying to basically force himself to awaken some observation hockey of some kind.
Oh, alright. We'll put you at the training and then figure some shit out later. Oh fuck. Alright. Joko, what has your character been doing for the past week or so on Elat?
Shoot, he's been trying to rip holes in reality, and battling insanity, from the voices in his head, or voice in his head, which is just Jinx, messing with him. So he's going to be trying to just drag people through portals. See where it goes from there. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. We'll get back to you in a bit. Sounds terrifying. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Viridian, what have you been doing over the past week?
Viridian has continued his work on the what was it that I was making? Oh, the thing that enhances I guess electricity or lightning. And I guess he would have been thinking of also making something that could probably boost the regenerative process once it starts.
Alright. Cool beans. I'll get to you in a bit. What is the best way to do it? I'll figure it out. Alright. Onya. I'm assuming you're also training?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Onya will be with Murdoch's dad, learning and training from him.
Alright, sounds good. And then last but not least, Bang. I'm assuming you're just working on the ship.
Well, actually, I don't know what the status of the petrified wood and all that stuff is in terms of getting there, but the project that's weighing heavily on his mind is dealing with taking down the stone giants. So, kind of drawing up the plans for basically the idea is to shoot that giant spear, that we found at the stone giants and get it to return, but it's basically racking his brain, just trying to figure out ways to kind of add additional damage and how to figure out the problem of what to do, I guess, because it seems like the stone giants are the result of a devil fruit ability. So he's just kind of going through, I guess, the history of the incident that happened and looking at the mechanics of it to figure out how he can dissipate the soul so we can get that deal with Soros to do the drilling on the ice continent. So that, waiting on the materials for the ship, the main focus is figuring out how to take down those stone giants to, secure further funding.
Okay. Alright, that's a lot. Fucking hell. Alright, we'll start with what I think is going to take the shortest amount of time and go up from there. So that would be, I suppose, Viridian. So you spent the last week or so knee-deep in research, experimentation, alchemical sciences that borderline on magic, but to you, obviously, it's just science. Everything is, after all...
Alchemy.
Wait, what?
He's an alchemist.
What did you say? No, it's not. Did I mishear?
No, the scientist shit. He would see it as borderline.
As magic?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, shout out to you. Well, you've been delving into the mystical, learning power systems and unraveling reality in a way that you didn't think was possible. It's been a couple of days since the last time you've seen sunlight, and cooped up in darkness, trying your best to figure out what's going on and what could possibly be the next step. I will say, give me a intelligence. I'll say a history check. As one night you find yourself poring over old notes and texts, trying to establish some type of connection between elements.
I thought I had a horrible history.
All right, nice. With a 23, you will make the connection, the realization that the electric spark that you're going to have to input or to unleash to spark this growth, it's going to require a lot of, exothermic power. It's going to need quite the charge of the firepower to get something done. And as you rack your brain to figure out how to get more and more power, not just from the electrical input itself, but the ensuing explosion and burst of energy, you make the connection that you can harness the volcanic air in the chamber itself, using the sulfur that permeates throughout the entire cavity of the treasure tree that you're going to need to bridge. There is a copious amount of essentially gunpowder in the air that you can use to catalyze the reaction and boost it even further. You said something?
Yeah, I was gonna say also I'm trying to use the lightning to kill all the termites in there, like in one big. You know what I mean?
I bet. As you make the kind of breakthrough of like you're gonna need a big boom. You expand it to possibly eliminating all the threats in the area. And as such, you start to think about the best way to deal with these termites, and if even the electricity will be enough to eliminate all of them. Give me a animal handling check.
Animal handling. Oh, actually, it's decent.
Okay, with a 15, you reach a kind of roadblock. You're trying to figure out the best way to spread the charge enough. But it just seems like the area that the termites cover, thousands of tiny little passages riddling their way through the tree. It just seems like impossible to cover everything. You start to think that maybe there's another way, maybe a poison or something, or like a gas that permeates through the area, something that'll cover every nook, every cranny, something that doesn't really need, that isn't worried about distance, rather effectivity, I should say. But yeah, your thoughts are kind of swirling with ideas, but you're struggling to find a concrete path forward. Nonetheless, you put pedal to metal and try to figure out the best way to make this electric burst. I'll say, yeah, go ahead.
I want to say with my struggle with the stuff, I want to see if like I don't know. I don't know what the chances are, but like with these giants going until they add one, I want to go and ask them if like they brought back like any pieces or like limbs from the termites they might have encountered to possibly like help with it the next time I try to deal with it.
Yeah, sure. Give me a I guess investigation check. And only a D100. Cool. Where did I have this? It was in here. Okay. Yeah. I'll say that the Giants will have brought back. I'll give you a couple options. You can let me know what you think Viridian would be asking for. I will say like bits and pieces of their exoskeleton that you suspect might be able to be fashioned into shields, bucklers, armor. Someone has the right amount of skills. I'll also say they'll have like pieces of their exoskeleton, essentially body armor, or like their skin.
Wait, can I take it all?
Huh?
Can I take it all?
With that 87, I'm gonna give you 3 options. You can choose 2.
Hold on, repeat the options.
I said 1, and then you cut me off and start asking about the other.
Sorry.
All right. The second thing will be some bodily fluids of these termites. The Giants would have, I guess, given you like essentially like a blood sample that you could use to reverse engineer their morphology, figure out like I guess more of their genome, and possibly incorporate that into your own evolution ideas, verdant codex or whatever. And then with the last one, we'll say, yeah, I can't think of the last one. I'll give you 2 options. You can pick one.
All right, I'll take the blood. But hold on. Earlier you said I couldn't get them in every nook and cranny, right? What if I just bring them all to one place?
Ooh, that would definitely work.
Because I know that's possible.
You can reattempt the animal handling check with that information in mind.
Okay. Another 15. Oh, wow.
All right. You kind of put yourself down that path, and you will start to think that maybe if you could figure out more about what these things like and don't like, you would possibly find a way to gather them in one place. I'll say that the answers for that are probably going to be in your in this blood sample that you have. So you're going to have to conduct some tests. I'll leave the details up to you to try and figure those out further. But we'll concentrate back on the electrical spark thing. I'll ask for one final nature check as you tie everything together and try to figure out the best way to make this shit work.
Oh, shoot. I got 13. That is a horrible score. I don't think I can. I got nothing for it.
All right, with a 13, you will have kind of slowed down in progress with this whole idea. Your thoughts have been consumed with the appearance of the blood and all these other possibilities whirling through your head. You're finding it difficult to focus on just this one thing. I will say you can attempt to rush along the procedure to basically make a breakthrough in this particular step of the way and risk failure when it actually goes off, or you can spend more time doing this and making sure you cover everything. Basically increase the time that you spend on this, decreasing the time that you can spend on other stuff.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm finished. It's two options you choose.
Hold on, I didn't hear it. I had someone talking to me.
Oh, all right. I was saying the first option would be you could rush through the process of like researching this and essentially get to an answer. But when it actually comes to doing it, there's a chance of failure.
I'm taking the longer route. Sorry about that. I did hear you.
All right, that's fine. All right, bet. So you will put pedal to metal for a little longer as you stay in your cabin researching shit. Let's go to our little hut or whatever in Or's village. Who would be next? I guess probably Bang D Boom. Okay, so you've decided to focus your attention on making this spear launching mechanism catapult thing, and you're sitting in the shipyard area. The area is bustling now. There's a lot of giants helping wall up with the ship. There's like almost constant daily deliveries of wood, stone, cloth, all types of supplies. And you've all been kind of putting your head together to figure out the best way to fashion the ship bit by bit. It is a project of immense scale, immense size, bigger than anything you've built in the past. Ship truly made for giants, by giants. Yeah. But so, in the meantime, in like the downtime, you're working on this project with the weapon. And I will say, as you're beginning to investigate it, you start to think back to all your prerequisite knowledge of these weapons and the best way to make them, the best way to incorporate certain things and get certain things done. So I'll say, give me a history check.
Okay. Sorry.
History. Hold up. Feel free to cut me off if you want to use some abilities or whatever. But with
my thing is refreshing. No, I don't think I'm going to use anything on it.
Okay. I'll say with the we'll say this. With the weapon design
I have an inspiration. I didn't realize. Never mind. I'm gonna roll it one more time, I guess.
Alright.
Sorry.
It's all good.
My freaking sheet is. Can you move it to a different map so my Roll20 stops doing this.
Like a smaller one?
Yes. Literally any other map besides this.
I don't remember how big and small these maps are, bro.
Like the shipyard one that we used before is fine. It's literally just this one that gives me these problems.
This map is kind of big.
Yeah, like I said, this one works fine. It's literally just that one. Like,
all right, let me know if this is giving you problems. Let me make a small one. Damn, that's trash.
Cool. That was trash. Damn. Okay, I guess it is what it is.
All right, yeah. I'll say with everything that you thought of, I don't even know what would be the best weapon above table for this kind of thing. Maybe like a harpoon gun, a spear gun, or like a massive. Maybe like a big
that's
ass.
what I was going with the ballista because like it's meant to shoot like giant like arrow like projectiles.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. So I would say to that end, you would assume that with you'd have to especially modify the ballista to be able to incorporate such a large and heavy weapon. It's obviously a spear, not really built like a harpoon or an arrow or anything like that. So this is going to require a little bit more, I guess, creativity when it comes to actually housing the weapon. As such, you start to think that the speed and the power, and most importantly, the accuracy, I guess, it might be compromised. So you start to sit down and brainstorm ways to increase the effectiveness of this weapon. You can give me a, I guess, insight check for that.
So okay, insight. Sound like an engineering. Okay.
Nope, it's an insight. All right, with a 16, you sit down and you start to think. You're like brainstorming, and you come to the conclusion that there's only so much the weapon can do. You're either gonna have to figure out some way to make like a homing system, a way to have this moving quickly, or coordinate with the giants and figure out a good place to place this weapon and ambush these stone giants so you can hit them in the right spot. What would you say your character's like principal aim with this weapon? Is it to completely incapacitate the giants? Is it just to put a dent in them to show Soros that you can do it, or what?
Well, I guess the objective is maximum damage possible. Like if I can capacity, great. If I can't, then at least do as much damage as I can. But I think the
general aim, I think, is to completely incapacitate.
Okay, so I'm gonna spell it out again, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say spell it out, but essentially you're looking at the speed and maneuverability of the weapon, the power of the weapon, and then the accuracy of the weapon. And whatever you think your character would pursue in this particular case, I'm gonna map it onto the I guess what type of ideas that your character has for your own cannon weapon. Essentially, like parallel.
Well, I guess
development on both.
Yeah, I mean I guess just the raw like attack power of the weapon itself. The idea that comes to mind, considering that I have a lot of firearms, is trying to find a way to release the giant spear while adding some like aggressive rotation, like kind of like you see like when you shoot like a more modern bullet.
Yeah.
Like adding rotation to it, so when it makes impact with the stone monsters or whatever, it kind of functions at a drill. Like as long as you can shoot it at a high enough speed, like that initial impact should work something like a drill.
All right. Okay, give me a your choice here: history or engineering.
Engineering.
Oh, all right. Okay. So you start to brainstorm these ideas about rotating the spear somehow, and you're thinking about previous mechanisms or your own experience, stuff that would have been able to essentially replicate this effect. I'm trying to think.
But the idea, or at least how I was going to flavor it, if I was successful, was like at the part where the back of the spear kind of catches to the base, like when you knock an arrow. I was going to attach a mechanism that I could kind of get to actuate and start to spin the spear, like while it's still chambered, and then when it's released with all the spin.
Okay, bet. Okay, all right. We'll say that this is a. Ooh, this could be interesting. All right, we'll say that you kind of have like a eureka moment as you're thinking about increasing the road reforce to increase the propulsion and the destructive power. And as you come up with this like simple kind of mechanism to basically facilitate accelerating spins and increased power, you start to think that maybe this can be applied to all types of propulsive weapons. The shit that comes out of your cannon leg, regular cannons, maybe even like harpoon guns, spears, anything. Really, any projectile-based weapon could potentially use this mechanism that you discovered. And particularly, your mind will drift to missiles fired underwater, torpedoes. Maybe, just maybe, this much propulsion might be enough to fuel things like that. But either way, you will spend the next while, I guess, working on this ballista weapon. So that's probably going to take you out of commission for a while too. Yeah, but yeah, you'll have a heading, I guess. Okay, we'll move on to Joko. You have been prowling around town, your mind whirling with thoughts and ideas and things to do, and you've come to the conclusion that the best way to start your army is to increase their population right now. So how would your character go about abducting people?
So I'm looking for the smallest person in town that's also an adult.
All right, give me a investigation check.
All right. Here we go. Investigation. Hitting the... Sorry, smoke alarm going on. Oh, that's snazzy.
All right, nice. The 24, you are as slick as the night as you're creeping around corners in the village trying to spot someone. You'll see a small contingent of rowboats, basically rowboats. About 2 to 3 people in the group. You recognize these guys. They're coming to town about every week or so ever since you've been here. They're just simple fishermen, traders that come from the outer reaches of the West Blue, essentially carrying information and stuff to update the Giants on stuff. But most of the time, they don't really have the best information. They're kind of just drifting in and around the area. So they barely pick up stuff, which leads to the Giants not really getting any updates as to the shit going on in the world around. Obviously, they can't lead themselves because of the giant spear-chucking statues. But this small contingent of bedraggled sailors seems to be one of the only lifelines from the Giants to the outer world. Yeah, they seem to be the smallest humans you can find, about like 5'6", 5'7". As you lay wait and wait for the right opportunity to lay the trap, give me an insight check.
All right, insight. 13.
Okay. With the 17, you'll see that the Giants are relatively congenial to them. They seem to be on good terms. Every time that they come into town, there's like a small procession of Giants waiting for them to appear. But with a 17, I'll say that whenever they come in, they're usually swarmed by Giants for a good bit of time, the center of attention for at least a couple hours. So as such, it's not that easy to infiltrate and abduct. But there is a small, like, 1 to 2 hour window where after the Giants are done and they head out for the day again, they can only spend so much time on Elat for some reason. There's like a small window of time where it's just them and no one else is really around, as if they're forgotten about for some time. Obviously, they'll still have their attention on each other, but there is no, to your attention, no prying eyes on the outside to stop you. So yeah, as you kind of peek around the corner on one end of the docks, they're getting ready to set out for the day again, and you figure this is a prime opportunity to strike. What would you like to do?
All right. The voices in his head getting stronger. He's just saying like, take him, take him, take him. And so like he's gonna mask up, just pull his hood over his face, and start creeping towards or actually, he'll use invisibility. I'm assuming this is on a new day, so I have all my spell slots and shit. Yeah, I'll use invisibility. I can drop that in chat for you if you want. I'll just start creeping up towards them. And then, yeah, I'll, wait, are they on the docks or are they on the boat already?
They're getting ready to hop off the docks. Just making the last preparations.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak onto their boat and yeah, just wait for a second. Wait for them to cast off.
All right.
Before I make my strike.
Give me a stealth check.
All right. Invisible man coming in. $24.
All right, it's a cramped space. It is a tiny rowboat, and there's now 4 people. So your major concern isn't so much being seen as it is being accidentally like swung upon as people are moving on the boat. But with a 24, you're able to fit yourself in a tiny spot, stay out of the way. Kind of just at one point, you're like almost about to fall off the side of the edge of the boat as you're just like dangling out of their reach. But at some point, they'll be out in open water, humming to themselves and jibber jabbering about the latest fight going on.
Before they get out too far. Yeah, before they get out too far, I'm gonna make my strike. I just want them to cast off. That's it. And then I'm gonna start jumping them. I just have to read my ability, make sure I know what's up and how much shit I'm getting myself into. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to can I martial check them to see which one looks the weakest, like physically?
Yeah, these guys are all like NPC civilian types. So they're all like equally weak to you. Like in a fight, really no contest.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna wait until we're just far enough off to where like people probably couldn't. Oh wait, no. How am I gonna get back? Oh no, I have a boat. That's fine. All right, yeah. We're just going reckless with this. I'm gonna wait until I'm far enough off, and then no, as a group they'll be stronger. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna try and jump one and send him into my dimension as an action, like while I'm still invisible, which I guess would break my invisibility.
All right, you creep up on one guy, completely invisible to the world, but a dark, ominous aura surrounding you. As the voice cackles in the back of your head, screaming, "Get him! Get him! Get him!" You put your hand on his shoulder, and he whirls around, seeing you. I guess what would you say or do to send him into the depths?
You are about to take a trip of your lifetime. Try not to struggle. It will help more.
As you, there's a popping sound, like a swirling sound, as you force him into the spiral dimension. He's too shocked to even get a word out, and the other 2 individuals be staring at you with horror-struck eyes. Their mouths moving, but no sound coming out. Their eyes flicking back and forth, looking at you, the surroundings. It seems that they're stunned for a moment. You have a moment to act.
All right. Yeah, can I Can I just take the... Oh, wait. What spell do I have available? Okay, yeah, with these fools, I don't want the boat to get damaged, so I need this fight to end quick, so I'm just going to summon some, like, freaking some ghosts out of my dimension, and they'll just start ramming through these guys' bodies. So I'll drop a Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
Yeah, they have to make a save and take either 6 or 12 damage, depending on whether they meet the save of necrotic damage. Instead of dimension shit, we'll flavor this as an attack from Jinx. He'll just like spread out 2 tendrils to them, just like flash straight through their chests.
Like kill him?
Yeah, that's the point.
Alright. I'll roll their wisdom saves.
No witnesses.
Alright, they will both fail. I'll say with 12 damage, they will both be sundered. Kind of like Butcher from the boys in the latest season. Tentacles will erupt from your chest and lash these guys into pieces. Jinx's voice will be cackling in your head as he's like, ho ho! Oh, been a while since I've done that. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, Joko. Come on, come in here. Look at these fresh pickings. Well, it's just one guy.
I told you I would let you out for some fun. Now you behave yourself, or we will not do this again.
I love
Joko's
the
trying to justify this shit to himself, like this is a one-time deal.
As you settle down and begin to roll back to port, Jinx will be like sparking up a conversation in your head. He seems jubilant by the recent turn of events. He'll be like, I gotta ask, I love the initiative. Where'd it come from? I remember begging you to do stuff like this, and you would always say, no. What prompted the sudden change in heart? Joko.
You are very persistent. I thought I could use a break from all of your nagging over and over again. Eventually it just weighs on your mind, And like Joko, like for just a split second, kind of gets clarity of mind to realize he is a lot different than like 6 or 7 years ago when Viridian first met him. Wait, I can't remember exactly. I think it's been like 12 years or some shit.
Jinx will seem to be pondering something, and then will begin speaking with a little bit more of an earnest tone. Be like, you know what this means? It means you and I are starting to become more alike. Joko, you're starting to understand why these things need to be done. Remember, this is for the betterment of everyone. You and I, we're gonna do great things, man. Great things. Listen.
That is right. Some people have to work if we are to build a kingdom to survive this flood. We are just trying to save the world. Some people, they must be part of the helping. And
exactly.
Yeah, he'll just roll. He'll roll back to port, and as soon as the boat touches down and his spawn point is kind of set at port, he'll teleport into his dimension.
All right, you will warp into existence. In your spiral dimension, where you'll see the one dude looking around in astonishment. He's like perched up on one end of a cliff here, looking out in the distance. I guess I should make it a little bigger.
Where is he? Is he just a sack?
Huh? No, he's down here.
Oh wait, no, that's a guy. I thought it was like 3 sacks like put together. Okay.
Well, yeah, he'll be calling out. Hello? Is anybody here? It's cold.
Above table, I gotta make a joke real quick. I don't know if anyone knows about the Bagman, but Bagman origins.
Who's the
But anyways, back in character. Alright. So he will pop in here. Or not. He gotta pop in elevated. And then he'll just sit on this ledge here, looking down on him. He's just gonna enjoy seeing him confused for a bit.
I'll be looking around, becoming more and more panicked. As it just seems to be completely abandoned. They'll be looking every which way. Panic and fear beginning to mar his features as he finally makes eye contact with you. Will point and shriek, "You're the one that did this to me! Get me out! Get me out now!"
Oh wait, do I have an alternate token? Did you ever make that for me?
I think so.
Alright, so Joko's still masked up. That's right. That is right. We have done this to you. And, you know, we could undo it too. We can get you out of here. But, I think you'll have to earn your way out of here. He'll teleport behind him and put his arm around his shoulder.
Huh?
I have a few tasks for you.
Why are you doing this to me? Who are you?
Well, see, it is not a why you, but a why not you. You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, friend. This is what happens. It is the luck of the draw of the world. But I assure you, you are actually quite the lucky man. Not unlucky. You see, you will be part of a grand experiment to see if we can save the world.
He'll be looking back and forth, completely gobsmacked. Yeah, it seems like his spirit is at a breaking point. Well, actually, not even remotely close, that's it. But you can make a, I guess, intimidation or persuasion check, as you recall, depending on how you think Joko will go about this. The higher you get, the better.
Yeah, as of right now, it's persuasion. It may turn to intimidation later, but 5? Shit, I'll use an inspiration on this hoe. $26.
Nice. Alright, this guy's eyes will be darting back and forth, but he'll kind of sniff a little bit and look up at you, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help save the world? But I'm just a regular guy. I just fish, man. I'm a fisherman."
Oh, but you will be so much more than just a mere fisherman. I can offer you a place in the new order of things. One of my first.
What about my friends? They were with me too. What happened to them?
Oh, see, they did not have the right spirit for this job. I saw something special in you, my friend. Fuck, I'm talking like a above table. I'm talking like a cult leader.
Call leader will be a compliment at this point. That's kind of crazy, bro.
I did not see what I saw in you. I saw in you something special. I saw in you, you know, real, true spirit. I think that if you make the right decisions, you have the qualities of the new age. So what do you say? Do you think you can, do you think that you are willing to undertake this task? Do you think that you are willing to uptake your calling from the universe?
He'll stare at you a bit, his eyes glimmering with uncertainty. He'll shuffle back and forth, look at the ground, look at his feet. Then he'll look back up at you, take a big gulp, and he'll be like, "I accept. I'll do this. I'll become someone great. Just tell me what you need."
Oh, well, it is not what I need just yet. See, I will get you comfortable. I provide for the people who see my vision. And so he'll just teleport him over to one of these nicer shacks. Not the dungeon shacks. All right, so yeah, he'll just tap on his shoulder, teleport him over here. because I haven't put ladders in yet and shit like that. Actually, I'm gonna have to do that before I leave, I suppose. But yeah, I'll take them over. Let's say, wait, I don't want them right in front of my castle. Oh wait, no, I need to be able to observe them. Yeah, right in front of the keep. That's where I want it. All right, I'll put him there. You know, in one of the nicer rooms, just one of the places that's got like beds and stuff. You know, guest house type of area. I had originally thought that maybe these areas would be for people like Viridian or the clan, but never got around to it.
Understandable. All right. You'll deposit him in a shack, and he'll appreciate the digs. But he'll still be looking at you like, what do you need me to do, though? This is nice and all, but I've got to work for the betterment of the people.
Exactly. You see? Do you see that over there? And he will he'll gesture towards the Adamwood seed.
Oh, yeah. It's a big-ass acorn.
Yes, it is the seed from the Adam tree. If we are to grow a civilization in which the people can survive in here long term, you know, long past myself, for many generations, we must grow a whole ecosystem, starting with the greatest plant of all. So first, what is the first step to planting any seed? It is the hole. You know? So that will be your task. Digging the most sacred site of our origin tree. It will be a holy site, revered for generations.
His eyes will be shining. As a nod, he'll be like, what is your name? Oh, great leader.
Oh. We are Jinko. King Jinko.
He will bow as he's like, King Jinko. In reverence. And as you stand over him, a rush of power will fill you. And we'll zoom the camera out back to Elat, a little bit outside of Or's village. Hold on, I forgot to get this map. Embarrassing. But yeah, Yiga, Murdoch, Onya, and Borne. It is early in the morning. I don't know if you guys are used to getting up at this time, but you found yourselves up, awake, in a little clearing, a little outside of the village. Here, Orson Murdoch awaits you in a simple forest clearing. It's been some of the trees have been cut down and open up. I guess this is fine. You guys can drop your tokens. Let me go get the guy.
When he says you guys, who's he talking about?
Yiga, Onya, Borne, Murdoch.
But
Damn. This place is nice.
Alright, I'm taking dire save. Actually I was gonna do this shit anyway. But yeah, we'll say that as you guys are all like streaming in, one by one after the other, you will feel the den in your pockets vibrating or yelling or whatever the fuck it does. Bada 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 bada. Just ring. And as you bring it out, you will see the face of none other than Vasily Bernovsky, good old Vasily, member of the crew.
Vasily,
Hey, Captain.
what's up, buddy?
How's it going, man?
Oh, you know, doing big cap and shit, you know, getting wood and shit. Pause, you know.
Hey, keep it going, Captain. I don't know if we ever talked, but I'm sorry about, everybody in the crew. I heard that shit's pretty tragic. I was writing a song about it.
What are you talking about?
You know, all the shit.
What other
Chuma,
shit?
all those guys.
Huh?
Chuma dying, man. What do you want me to do?
Oh. Yeah, you're breaking up. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh shit! It's the connection.
Yeah. I think it's this Elat air. Anyway, yeah. It's all right, man. It's I guess usually you will like kind of try and stealthily step away because he doesn't want to see them. He doesn't want them to see him so vulnerable. Like yeah, is I've been looking for him. I don't know if he's really dead, but I'm looking.
I wish I could be there to help, but I'm busy over here helping with all the shit.
No. I got it. How's last camp?
Well, it's like it's going pretty cool, I guess. Actually, I've got like some information, some news, some updates, like 2 pieces of good news, I guess, 2 pieces of bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Shit. Surprise.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start with the good news. The ship production is going pretty fucking smoothly. It's like maybe 4 months until completion estimated, but there's some issues that are kind of complicating it. But we were working a bit ahead of schedule beforehand, so it's just going well. Schmitty wanted to know if there was like an estimate that you had for how much like atom wood you're going to be bringing.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a lot. I mean, the tree is real fucking big, so it's not really taking too much, but it is a lot. Above table, you said we would get the wood in our downtime, right?
Yeah, but there's only so much that you guys, as a force of like 7 people or whatever, can gather by yourselves.
How much of we got so far? Maybe no.
Like a fraction of a fraction. But above table, what is do you want to make this shit completely out of atom wood? Do you want to just do like a trim?
No, I'm trying to get as much atom wood onto it as possible. So like, yeah, basically, if I can make it, I would, or get it like to where it's like as much atom wood as possible. Like I said, yeah, basically.
All right, making it out of atom wood you're gonna have to fucking take all the wood there. You're basically gonna be restarting the shipbuilding process from scratch, almost from scratch. So the time required is gonna go from like 4 months to like 5-6 months probably. They haven't made that much progress, but essentially they'll be rebuilding the ship from scratch. Is that what you want above table?
Fuck, bruh. I mean,
what?
shit. I feel like I have to confer above table with everybody else about that, how they feel about that. What?
I mean, it's a good opportunity to involve the other people in shipbuilding and all that, and that way you won't have like,
If you do it that way, then you could get Bang Boom to be the project lead on it instead of the Bernofskis.
True. Alright. Yeah, I got. We'll do this in character then. I guess you would look to everybody and be like, he'll look back to the den and be like, 1 minute, facility. I'll put the den down.
Hey, no problem, man.
I'll stroll up. I'm like, so everybody's here. Everybody.
Oh, I should say, if you guys want the NPCs to be involved in hockey training, you can have them here as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right. Finch and Tool will be paying attention. Kent will be scratching his ass.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. So the ship we're all gonna get, it's gonna be great, right?
Yeah.
So upon some recent information, I'll pop a squad against this thump. What if we can make it better?
Wouldn't we need it to be the best?
That's right. That's absolutely right. You correct. So, what I'm thinking is, from what I've been told, the ship is about 4 months out from being finished, which is good. But what if we get it fully made out of atom wood?
Well, how long would that take?
I guess I'll run back because I don't think he said this in case. Like, so, can you push Smitty on the phone real quick for me, Vasily? That'd be crushing.
What'd you say?
Can you get the... You near Smitty? Is Smitty there?
Oh yeah. Hold on, 1 second. There'll be a shuffling sound, and then you'll see Smitty Lich's face. Like, hey man.
Yep. Smitty.
What's going on? Yeah.
Listen, man. I'm you know how much we appreciate the Bernowskis, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's two-way street, boss. Like, you did the whole, thing with the guy that one place. I'll never forget.
Yep. Oh, I'll do it again. Just so you know.
Likewise, brother, likewise.
I
mean, you did, I've revived my fucking grandfather who was like a psychopath, and now he's like with the family, and he's terrorizing the Grand Line, putting bad rep on me. But yeah, other than that, it's all water on the bridge for me.
Listen, man. All right. Full stop. I'm gonna need you to halt production and basically begin to dismantle what you got, or not. You can keep it aside for something else, but I think I'm gonna try and get that whole ship made out of atom wood. If that's I think we need it. So
listen, man, like usually you and I are on the same page. Sometimes you're a little stupid, but I try to get past it. But this is one of those times where you're acting extremely stupid.
Listen, man.
How the hell are you supposed to get? How do you want to get 5,000, 6,000 pounds of wood over to Laskin? Like, what's the plan here?
Well, I'll look back there. Well, right now there's a lot of shit going on with the Giants. Mainly, they need to get off the island, so they're going to be on a big ship. Somebody that we met, that you're probably also going to meet, is making a ship for them.
You would realize, Yiga would realize that the ship that the Giants are using, there's probably no way it's going to be able to go to Laskin.
Well, I mean, we get a dinghy or something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they got a little... We can ask. We can ask.
You will also realize above table. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That's probably one of the Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So, So we met somebody. We're gonna, after some.
You met somebody? Like you got a fucking girlfriend? What are you talking about?
No, you fucking weirdo. No, I'm saying a shipwreck.
You met a shipwreck.
Yeah, a human shipwreck, not a giant, a human shipwreck. Yeah.
And this guy told you we could make whole thing out of atom wood?
Well, yeah, he said he's pretty, adept.
I mean, look, I got no problem if you want to go with a different direction. Like, I got all the material for ship. I have money for the ship. I'm gonna just make the fucking ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we're gonna have him, leading that.
You're going to have this guy make the ship for you.
No,
you want to use all of my resources.
No. I'm still paying. You're still paid. I'm not taking the money back. I still need Bernowski help. We're always gonna need Bernowski. You know what I'm saying? We're tight like that. Blotto Bernowski, the bees, man. The bees.
Yeah, Triple B, big baller boy. Yeah, I know, man.
So yeah, well, you know, he's from Water 7, and I mean, he knows a lot. He made a new staff out of Adam. It's really
Listen,
cool.
I got no problem hiring somebody new. You guys, it's not a big deal. I'll talk to the guy. We can do like interview. I mean, fuck. I'll send the last guy you fucking sent. You got good advice.
Schmitty. Yeah, come on, man.
What?
It's more like him hiring y'all, and it's like y'all hiring him. You know what I'm saying? Look,
I mean, I don't care.
This guy,
we do contracting work. It's no big deal.
Yeah. All right. I'm just making sure. You know,
This guy must be really impressive if you're willing to, throw away hundreds of millions of dollars to remake shit, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. You can say that. You can definitely say that.
All right. Well, listen. This obviously, a very big change in plans. We'll discuss like the price for stock cancellation project, and then having to reinvest resources into another project. It shouldn't be too big a deal. Like maybe 100 million bears, we call it even, and then boom, boom, boom. Same thing.
So you want extra? You want?
I mean, Yiga, I'm remaking shit for you, man. This is big deal.
It is big deal. Fuck. All right.
Not to mention, you got me working underneath some guy I don't even know. I mean, that's not a big deal for me. It's just this isn't really, we're a budding shipwright company. We're trying to make a name for ourselves. It's a little difficult when you've got a whole different name attached to the front of the project. Again, it's not a big deal for me. I'm just telling you.
You're right. All right. Look, just I'll make something shake. All right. Just do me the side. All right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm going to make this ship either way, and I guess maybe fucking if you start like second crew, like Blotto Pirates 2, mini Blotto Pirates, second Blotto Pirates, something like that, just give them this ship, alright? Or just sell it back to me, But I mean, it's such a weird shaped ship, man. Like, who wants this shit? No offense, but it looks fucking ugly, bro.
It looks like a cord. It's cool. I got
fucking light bulb. It looks like a fucking light. I don't like it. Anyway. Listen, we can renegotiate numbers later, but there's some important shit. Did Vasily tell you everything?
No, actually, I was gonna ask you to pass it back. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, talk to him.
Yeah,
And
then, I gotta
once you sort out numbers.
Wait, before you go. How long is this rebuild gonna take?
I mean, shit from scratch, working with Adam Wood, maybe like 6-7 months. I don't know. I got to meet this guy too. If he's a fucking dumbass, then it will make the job harder.
Probably not. He's not though. That's pretty confident.
Respectfully, you are a dumbass, and if you think a guy is smart,
well, I'm actually a good judge of character, so you don't know what you're talking about.
I remember those headlines. Vasily told me about what happened with that Cashin guy, man. Good judge is a stretch.
Cashin was a different one, all right? That was something's wrong with his soul, all right? I couldn't catch that, even if I tried, all right?
I never knew the guy personally.
Yeah, well, now you know. He's a sick man, and that's not on us.
No, I think we did meet one time. The first time we met, he was also there. He kept talking over you. I thought it was fun.
I don't know what you even talk about. I can't remember that. But, all right, 6-7 months. 6-7. All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, pass it to Vasily.
I'll pass it back to Vasily. Like, hey, what's going on, Captain? Smithy looks a whole lot more stressed now. Everything good?
Yeah. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. I'll just like fucking slide in the frame.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So 6 to 7 months. I'm sure they could hear. I wasn't being trying to be quiet at all.
3 months out from the expected.
4, but yeah, 4 months.
Well,
if we stick with
the
what we got.
it was 4 months left, and then 7 months now.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, I guess that means we could make sure we could train here longer.
But ain't this place on a fucking ticking clock?
Clock? Yeah.
3 months. Eventual save.
Yeah. So that is it's not ideal, definitely, but I don't know, maybe we can fuck, man. I actually wish I knew where that fucking poneglyph was. I'd sell that shit right to the world government, I swear to God. Get like fucking trillions of dollars, I bet.
We're going after here, Murdoch Senior.
Murdoch Senior will be picking his nose. He'll flick a booger at the ground. He'll say, "What'd you say? Where am I going after here?"
Yeah.
Grand Line. You gotta find Augers.
Yeah, those are on the
Alright.
Oh, we'll find something out. You know, we always do. We'll figure something out. Oh shit, wait. Be back again. Fuck.
Nice Nike swoop.
Who the hell did that?
Just do it.
Yeah, I'd quickly run back to the facility. Alright, I need you to shotgun this news, man. I'm burning
Okay,
daylight.
alright. Are you sitting down? It's kind of a big deal.
Alright, hold on. I'll leap up to the stump. I'll sit. Alright, yeah. Give it to me.
Okay, there was a attack on Kano. You know, your thing, your like dojo, the place your grandfather owns, was attacked. They said the guy was your father, like granddad's son. You know what I'm like? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Smithy was over there, you know, doing some research, just collecting data, you know, asking questions, shit like that. And then he learned that your grandfather had been attacked or raided. They fought off the people and the what's it called? Well, like disciples? Yeah, the disciples. They helped with the whole process. But your grandfather said that the school was taken. I don't know what the fuck that means, but he said that you would know.
He had a. Bro. Ugh.
And then he said, "Get it back."
Get it back. All right. Okay.
Oh, wait, there's another part of the letter. He said, "Your dad has it."
Yeah, I think I figured that out.
Yeah, no more, nothing else on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, there is something else. He said, the other brats have also gone after it. It's a race.
Race.
Yeah, I think it means like you know the people that he was training, like the people that we met at the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're also going after the school. It's like a race between you and the girl, Leah. They should to go get it. Man.
She's racing the sun at this point, man. Ain't shit stopping this.
What does that mean? Okay. Okay. Well, bad news. We heard about it like 2 days ago. There was bounty hunters in last camp asking around about the Blotto Pirates. They didn't come down here, but they're pretty methodical. Smithy figures it's just a matter of time before they knock on our doors. They're with the Cider Guild.
Cider Guild.
No, you can remember.
Oh fuck.
In character. The first encounter you had with the Cider Guild. Cider? I don't know if it was Guild Cider. I was on the Pirates Graveyard. There was bullet shots being fired through the air at Ingrid from impossibly far distances, and you guys never figured it out. But after a while, you were able to get your hands on the bullets themselves, and they were inscribed with the Cider mark. Murdoch remembered them, told you guys that they were a bounty hunter guild operating mostly in the North Blue that had been chasing down some of the revs before. And it seems that they shifted their eyes to the Blotto Pirates.
How you been holding up?
Oh, no, it's no big deal. They're only like asking information. But Smithy wanted to know, like, if they come here, what should we tell them? Should we tell them where you're at? Should we say that we're Blotto? Like, what's good here? We can fight them. It's just like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like we are big hitters here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a big hitter. I mean, you're big.
What the fuck?
No, it's just a joke. I'm just making funny. You know, I like it.
I've been slimming down. I've been running 5K every day.
No, yeah, I believe you.
Thank you.
I see the chubbiness in the den. You fat fuck.
Oh, okay. All right. I can smell your breath from over here.
Yeah, I bet.
Huh? I do this shit, man. I'll write a diss track on you right now.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, but listen, if tell him don't tell him anything. Actually, you could just fucking squish these niggas now. Fuck it. We're gonna be stronger than we were. Send them our way if they do pop by.
All right, we'll do. Last thing, this is kind of a personal thing, but I'm pretty excited about it. You remember that song I made with Chuma?
Yeah, I've been hearing about it. I know,
Yeah, it's like blowing up, man. It's going super fucking viral.
Yeah,
so I got nominated for award, and they sent me invitation. It's happening at the end of the year. It's on a place called Grammy Island. Can we go? Or like, what's like all the big guys are going to be there, man. Like Break, Hendrik, everybody's going to be. It's going to be huge. I'm telling you, it'll be sick. Victoria Sindri will probably be there. Like everything is going down.
Where the hell is that? Where is Grammy Island?
They gave me a Viewer card with invitation. I don't know where it goes.
I mean, shit. If you
but
got
I'm assuming it's there.
Yeah, as long as you got something that leads us towards it, I guess. If it's not too out in the boonies, we can make a pit stop.
Hell yeah, Captain. Yo, you won't regret. I will perform every day for you, man. Just tell me what song you want to hear.
Yeah, let's slow down for a second.
I got to start planning my outfit. All right, I'll call you. You know, if anything bad happens, stay safe. Tell everyone I gave my love, all that bullshit.
Yeah, likewise.
All right, later, man.
Peace. I'll hang up. I'll somersault to the edge of this stump. Across my arms. Let the wind blow my shit. It is time.
Time for what?
The trainer. Ain't it the train song? The trainer.
Oh.
Yeah, get over here already.
You got it.
All right, Force Murdoch will get up. Excuse me. And he will walk over to the edge of the trunk and sit down again. In a gruff voice, he'll begin to speak. Hockey. Everybody know what that is?
Yeah.
Kind of. Not really.
They're mostly clueless, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know how to define it, but I've felt it.
Okay. Let's do this. Out of the lot of you, who's the best at armament?
Sky raises his hand as it's completely coated in armament without him even trying.
Show off.
What? You can do that eye thing.
He'll look at you for a brief second, kind of deconstructing you, analyzing you, sensing your power, if you will. And I'll give a sharp nod, and I'll be like, which of you is the best at observation?
Oh, that's Onya for sure.
Yeah, she talks about it the most.
Yeah.
He'll do the same thing to you, Onya. And I'll nod, and I'll be like, interesting. Your hockey is it's very in tune with something else. In fact, all of your hockeys, they have this strange taste to them, as if they came from a third party. The only one that doesn't, I would say, is the little one back there. I'll kind of point at 2-0. Or is it doesn't feel different, I'll say that.
I'm gonna act like I understand that, and I'll nod my head.
It all kind of happened at once for all of us simultaneously. 2-0 had to go the old tried and proved method of just training with.
I feel the same as them.
2 thumbs up.
Yours feels different too, but for a different reason. As if it's been tainted by something. But nonetheless, that doesn't really matter. Hockey is a tricky subject. We'll be going to pace back and forth. And be like, most people have incredibly personal understandings of it, such that it's difficult for one to instruct the other unless they act as a complete blank slate. You guys seem to have your own conceptions of hockey and how it works and how it operates, and as such, the way you develop it will be entirely unique and up to you. But nonetheless, I can give you some of the building blocks and guiding lines to accurately grow. One thing I'll say from my own personal experience, hockey isn't something you can pick up in a safe environment. There's no papers to read, no textbooks to study, no punch the wall 1,000 times and you'll be considered adept. Hockey is something that blooms with your spirit. You have to continuously put your life on the line and sacrifice everything, chasing whatever it is that you're chasing. And when your body is in danger, when your mind is in peril, that's when your spirit will bloom and your hockey will evolve. What I'm saying is, we could sit here for the next year and train and train and train, but until you're in an environment that pushes you, that threatens you like never before, your hockey will never grow. It'll never advance. It'll never reach a new stage.
So, it would say, like, us being pirates, you know what I'm saying? Would, like, perchance, like bounty hunters, trigger this effect of some kind of what you're saying?
Yeah. Marines, bounty hunters, hell, other pirates, anyone trying to kill you, anyone that can give you a good fight. You guys seem relatively strong. I would say there probably isn't that many people here in the West Blue that can hang with you. Outside of this island, of course. I know you got plans, but it's important. You go out to the Grand Line. That's where you'll truly test yourself. And if you really want to grow stronger, that's the place you need to be.
Okay.
Well, what if we came at each other with the intent to kill each other?
It'll never work. There's many things in life that you can fake. How you look, how you sound, how you're perceived. One thing that you can't fake is the intent to kill. When you're truly after something, truly trying to destroy something, end its existence, there's something different about your soul, about your psyche. And that's what it takes, that kind of pressure. That's what hockey needs to grow. Now, that doesn't mean I can't teach you a couple things here and there. Mostly here, not there. Hopefully I'll be able to instill, basic steps and guidelines for how you want your hockey to develop. Yeah. So, without further ado, I guess, it's been a while since I've done this, actually. Let's get started. And I'll begin taking you guys through some exercises, preparing you to train. I'm going to take this opportunity to explain the training system. I don't have any documents or handouts. This is all entirely from my rambling thoughts. But essentially, oh my god, okay. Try your best to follow along. Feel free to interrupt and ask any questions. Where did I put this shit? I wrote it down, I didn't fucking type it. Okay, so basically, this is going to be, it's going to apply to this training session, specifically with Orson Murdoch. But it might apply to shit in the future, later, depending on what I like and what I don't like. But this training period is basically going to consist of 1 month, including this week that you guys have been training. Essentially, you guys are all going to get the chance to evolve and advance your hockey. And at the end of the training period, you're all going to have like a flat boost your hockey. I can't really quantify right now because the hockey system is in the middle of being reworked. But all this shit that's going to happen with all these rules that are about to happen, this is just training stuff. This is like a flat bonus to all the shit that you're already going to get. So yeah, at the end of it all, despite like even if you fail all these shits and you get nothing, you will still at the end of all this have some level of hockey, and then the people that are training their other shit will get that as well. This is purely bonus stuff. But yeah, this training period is going to consist of 1 month. Essentially, how it's going to work, I guess we can play this out now, is each person individually is going to go through their training period. It's going to consist of 3 stages. The first steps as they try to tackle the problem, their climb as they're becoming more and more adept with whatever it is they're trying to learn, and their breakthrough whenever they reach the pinnacle of whatever they're trying to do. Basically, there's going to be 3 roles at each stage. Or no, 1 role at each stage for a total of 3 roles. And it'll be a random ability score. It'll be associated with the random ability score. It'll basically spitball an idea, a situation of you learning. So for example, actually, yeah, okay, I'll explain it more and then we can do an example. But basically there'll be different effects, different results for how many times you fail versus succeed. If all 3 roles you fail 3 times and succeed 0 times, you are considered overtrained. You pushed yourself to the point of exhaustion and you weren't able to get anything useful out of it. So you won't get any buffs, any boosts, anything like that, but you will have +5 to all roles during your next training session. It's essentially like a comeback mechanic. If you fail twice and succeed once, you are considered struggling with the prospect. You're like slowly working your way through. But after that training period, you will gain 1 minor training boon, which is a D8 with a bunch of different effects. You can get I guess, should I write them out? I guess I'll write them out.
I hope you guys get some unique stuff. I'm out here wall crawling and shooting webs and stuff like that with my hockey replacement.
Also controlling another dimension, but
Oh, that's a devil fruit, though.
yeah. But you still expanding it during this time.
All right, these are some of the things that you can get. Well, I guess all of the things. Most of them are pretty straightforward. But you'll see that you can get shit with this that you normally wouldn't be able to get through any other ways, except for the downtime feed, I guess. But yeah, the +1 ASI is obviously self-explanatory. +5 HP, passive perception, self-explanatory. Hockey potential, basically considered an advancement on the hockey skill tree, which doesn't exist yet. Class boost is also another skill tree. But as you get those, you'll basically get like stacking bonuses to class effects that your class is. So for example, if you're a barbarian and you get the class boost, then I think the first one I wrote was just a flat +1 to rage. So you'll be essentially getting unique buffs that affect only that part of the class. And I guess unique for you and shit. DT slot, 0.5 of a DT slot. If you get 1 full DT slot, then you can get another downtime feat. You can also use that to work towards additional powers that take up multiple downtime feats, things like that. If you have half a downtime slot, then you can still train for a downtime feat, but you can only train for feats that provide ASIs alongside them. And when you get that feat, you don't get the ASI. But if you get another plus 0.5 in the future, then you can fill out that feat and gain the ASI. Hopefully that makes sense. Racial boost is essentially the same as class boost, so another skill tree. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, back to the failures and the successes. 3 failures, you get nothing but +5 to future ones. 2 failures, 1 success, you're struggling, you get 1 roll on this minor table. 1 failure and 2 successes. You've made significant progress. You're feeling better with your own abilities as you're working on the shit that you have. So you get 1 roll on the minor table, which is this one, and 1 roll on the major table, which is write this shit out too.
A major table? Holy shit.
You telling me you heard that there was a minor table and didn't assume that there was a major table?
Well, I thought it was just gonna be all going towards. I thought it was gonna be like a spin of time thing, like a short rest, long rest type shit. Yeah, so I'm saying like since we only doing 1 month, I thought we only get minor training.
No, he's saying with 1 success of our trainings, we get a minor. With 2 successes, we get a minor and a major.
Alright, those are the types of things you can get with the other bullshit. It's pretty much the same stuff, except slightly better. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So 1 failure, 2 successes, you get 1 roll on that table. And then if you get 3 successes and no failures, you will get 1 roll, or you'll get 2 rolls on the major table. All the stuff that overlaps with the minor and major stuff, I made it that way because I figured that all that stuff you're advancing on the skill tree anyway, so it's good no matter what. But there's definitely things that are better and things that are worse. But it is a dice-based game at the end of the day. Anyway, this is all like bonus shit on top of the stuff that you're training for. So at the end of that, you'll still get whatever it is that you were going for. Obviously to different extents based on your trials. Yeah. When you make a trial, when you do a trial thing, it's basically gonna be a flat ability check. You can use things like inspiration, but that's really about it. But people can help you when they intervene and try to help. They will have to make a skill check based on how they're helping. And if they succeed, the DC, which is flat at each stage, first steps, climbing, and breakthrough. If they succeed, then they'll be able to add their skill proficiency for that thing onto your check. It'll make sense, I guess, as we go through.
Yeah, so it's not advantage. They just add your modifier to it.
Yeah. No, their modifier to your shit.
Yeah.
But or maybe I should make it your modifier. That would be interesting. But yeah, there will be whenever only one person can help, like 1 thing at a time, like for 1 training stage. And when you successfully help someone, you have 1 influence over them. Influence is essentially just a flat +1, stacking +1 to any D20 test made against this person. If you try to convince them of something and ask you a roll check, you'll get a +1. If you attack them, you get a +1. All that shit. Every D20 test against that person, you'll get a +1. So the more you help, the more influence you'll have over each other. And I don't know what that'll be used for down the line. But it might particularly useful for NPCs because they were the ones that you're more likely to have to be rolling to convince. But yeah, all that being said, I'm actually pretty fucking exhausted. But we will, I guess, try to do one of these training rounds and maybe session after this. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, we'll start with I guess we'll start with Borne because he's on the left. So yeah, give me a 1d6.
4.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Intelligence. All right, so this set of trials that you're making is going to be with your intelligence modifier. Yes. So this is the fun part. What aspects of the training that Borne is doing? I guess this is your chance to flesh that out. What do you think? How do you think tests of intelligence would be incorporated into it?
So, trying to analyze a target by determining where its weak points are versus where an area that wouldn't take a lot of damage is, or areas that are vital versus areas that are not so crucial to survival.
All right. So yeah, we'll say that at some point, like flash forward in the training, you flash forward in the training, you have this training dummy in front of you, and you're testing shit out to see what will work, what will not work. Give me a flat intelligence check. The DC is going to be. What the fuck did I say? Oh, okay. Does that work? Nope. All right, yeah. DC is going to be 4.
Okay, that was scary. It took way too long to pop up, and it is very, very possible that I would have failed that.
All right. Okay, so yeah, you'll pass the first steps, and you'll begin to break down this this dummy and figure out essentially the best spots to hit. So make sure you deal the most damage. Give me another D6.
Three.
All right, Constitution. All right, so you figured out the building blocks, how to attack a target, how to make sure that your punches are going through. What is the next step of your training? How do you think your Constitution would play a role in that?
By being able, I guess it would have fit in intelligence, but I guess I could make the argument that it's like trying to figure out which opponents are heavier targets, like meaning ones that'll take a lot more damage, or I don't know, just because I always associate Constitution with health, and there's not really too many other things you can relate it to.
You can do maybe like yeah, you're like projecting hockey to see how long you can hold it for, stuff like that. You're putting yourself through some endurance trials to increase your own body power.
Yeah, trying to limit test how long I can hold out with my own hockey. Trying to like stress test my reserves to see how much I can use and how long I can hold it for.
All right. Flat Constitution check. DC is going to be. Oh God, 22.
I will use an inspiration.
All right. So you have failed here, but you could get an ally to help you out, and depending on what they do, they'll be able to add a skill modifier to your check and potentially bring you up. So we'll start with the PCs. Anyone want to volunteer? You're looking at you want to get an 8. Whatever skill that you're using. The DC is a flat 15 when you make that skill check. No one else can help you on it. It's just you helping this guy out. But if you beat that 15, you'll be able to add your skill mod to his roll. So you want something that is an 8 or more.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, I could use a medicine check?
Yeah. You'd have to give me something, like, flavor it for me, how you're using your medicine to help him with this training.
So right now, Borne is trying to like limit test his hockey. So
give him steroids.
He's probably very exhausted during this exercise.
You got that.
Give him a boost.
All right, you're gonna give him drugs.
Yeah.
All right.
More
this is
creatine powder.
Fire.
Roll.
I'm here for it.
All right, so as he's limit testing
basically,
himself.
she sneaks up from behind and just jabs it into him.
You gonna have back me.
All right, give me a medicine check. DC is 15.
Okay.
You got anything for this? You can use your inspirations, or if you got something that gives you a bonus to medicine check. Don't you have advantage on medicine check? My bug.
Oh, I do?
Ancient and
I
guidance.
think I do, yeah.
Medical expertise, I'm gonna give you advantage. Or maybe it just gives you expertise. That would make more sense.
Yeah, I think that just raises it up.
Alright, so yeah. I guess, do you have guidance? Could you use guidance on yourself?
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Alright, nice. Then with the guidance, you will be able to help him out, and you will get 2 successes, 0 failures. Alright, last but not least, this is the final summit. You're about to make a breakthrough. Give me a d6. Alright, intelligence again. How do you think your intelligence would factor into this final step that you have to take? You've learned how to attack. You've learned how to keep stuff, keep your composure, I guess, with Onya's help. What was the final step?
Probably
Oh, fuck.
trying to use what could be described as like the last of the reserves of hockey up in a way that's not just covering his arms, which above table he's trying to replicate the power he saw his dad use, but he doesn't know what that is yet.
Alright, so bet. Give me a intelligence check as you try to incorporate what you've seen before and put it into this. I should also mention, I completely forgot this, but your guys' mindsets will also influence these things. I basically took every mindset and grouped it with one of the 6 stats, and based on if you have a mindset in that category, you'll get a 1d4 to your check. So with Borne, you have the discipline mindset, so you'll have a 1d4 to this intelligence check. Oh, and I should say, Onya, you now have +1 influence on Borne. I'm gonna do my best to keep track of this
information. Honestly, it would be funny just to have like in a separate thing in the skills modifier section, just be like +1 held over Yiga, held over Murdoch.
I already have a ton of influence over Yiga.
We know. We were there. That booze got locked up with the quickness.
Ooh, all right, it's a 17 is beatable. You're sitting at a 14 right now. Someone can give you help. Someone that isn't Onya can give you help.
I'm going to re-roll it first.
All right. What inspiration?
It's the same.
What exactly is happening?
So he's at the final barrier, and it's another instance where someone can help him and get influence over him if they're able to use their ability check successfully. The DC at this stage for the ability check is a 20. Currently, he's sitting at a 14, so he just needs something with a +3 to get over the barrier. So anybody that wants to help with a skill that they have higher than a +3 in can attempt to make that check if they can justify them using the skill to help it.
Perception. I got a 6.
I can make that argument.
How'd you make that argument? I'm all ears.
So, Borne is trying to essentially, he's trying to use Rio, essentially like advanced armament to where it's going outside of his body, and having Yiga, who is at the point trying to learn observation, using his perception to be able to see the hockey would give Borne the inclination of, hey, it's actually going outside of my body now.
That is very valid. I will accept it. In fact, I will support it wholeheartedly. You can go ahead and make that perception check. DC is 20.
Alright.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Alright, good shit. With that, you will be able to help your boy out and get him to 3 successes. So at the end of this training period, Borne will be able to roll twice on the major trial. Shit.
Nice.
Yeah. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, give me a 2d10. All right. You will get 1 downtime feat slot, and you'll be able to gain proficiency in a skill.
Woo!
I'll write that down. Or should I write this shit down? Yes, we. Stop. What's one? Oh yeah. Please do your best to keep track. And skill growth. Alright, let's keep it pushing. Oh man, this is tedious, I won't lie. We'll go to Yiga.
Alright.
Give me a d6.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, what is it that you're trying to learn? What element of hockey? I don't even know if you're trying to learn hockey. What is it that you're trying to advance? And how do you think dexterity would play a role?
Oh, fuck. Well, I was gonna say, like, trying to like, unlock observation so I could see myself using hockey.
On some Isagi shit? Facts?
Yeah. Like,
Alright. So you're
basically, I'd
specifically in your observation?
Yeah, but like it'd be me. Like I imagine myself like you know those like wooden stands that like martial artists have, where they like do like the Wing Chun shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'd try and like find like maybe like a tree or something like that that's pretty similar, and I'd like try and do that. But I'm trying to like basically see myself with coated hands. Cause I just imagine he just like does it instinctually when he attacks.
So you're like shadow boxing on them?
Yeah, basically.
Alright. Give me a dexterity check. DC is a 3.
Damn. What? Alright, well that guy's a fucking 3.
Alright, good shit. Easy money. You're speeding along as you're able to visualize yourself using observation hockey. Give me another d6. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. As you're doing better visualizing yourself, how do you think charisma would play a role in this conquest of yours?
I think the second he would realize what he's seeing, like what if he's seeing like him coating his arms and his legs, he'd probably feel a lot more confident in what he's doing, and he'd probably get a little more tricky with it. You know what I'm saying? Like embellishing. Maybe throwing in like jab kicks, do a little breakdance kick, maybe a little something like that, type capoeira type shit.
All right. So you're basically building your self-confidence, becoming more comfortable with the idea of visualizing yourself, and therefore using it more effectively in combat. Essentially manifesting, high self-image. W input. Give me a charisma check. DC is 17. Let me check your mindsets really quick.
I dog it and prodigal.
You don't get shit. You get boosts on strength and intelligence ones.
Intelligence? Okay. Alright. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and I got 2 of those.
No, I wasn't really asking if you were fine.
Good. Strong wasn't applicable.
Sorry? No, it's only, what's it called? Inspiration zones.
Alright, yeah, I'll use inspiration. Oh.
You could just let someone get some influence over you.
Listen here, fucker. Listen here.
Wasn't
I
he
need
here?
it.
Now, don't you want to save your inspirations for later? You already rolled a 14.
It ain't gonna get used in no time soon. I'm gonna use it now. Alright.
Dude, you know what I should have done? I think I'm gonna make
Hey,
influence
you
only
want some
NPC.
influence?
Okay, I need help.
All right. You know what? I will use animal handling.
Someone riz this man up.
Oh my
All right,
God.
how are you gonna use the animal handling? You have to really be on your P's and Q's with this one.
So, Captain Yiga, he hasn't really had too much to drink during this training session. We've been out here already for a few days. He's just starting to reach the climb stage of it, And at this point, he's starting to act more like a rabid dog, more so than an actual person. And Sky has a little bit of
I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna be honest.
a
He's not
seated
right.
position.
A what?
Seated position.
He's in more of a seated position, more so than Yiga, who's trying anything that works.
You're sitting on it?
No,
What are you talking? What?
bro. All right, so if someone is losing their mind and someone next to them is completely sane, you would say that that person is seated.
What?
Their
Is that a
mind
thing that people
stable.
say?
The word you might be a little grounded.
Sated?
Like
Yeah, I'm not
grounded.
seeing it, bro. You have to give me something else.
All right, so Yiga, who is not in his right mind right now, is acting more like an animal. So that is why Sky is having to reason with him with animal handling. That was what I just said.
Listen, man. I think I'm gonna try and be a little bit more stringent with these help rolls. So I'm gonna say no on that. I don't think it's enough. Feel free to come with something else.
Please, follow me, please.
All right, then he will try and scare the captain into
What?
being able to manifest his shit right. Be like, it started there for a second. You almost had it. You're getting a little bit weaker. I can see it. You're losing it, Captain.
Yo, he's psyching me up. Yeah, I need that.
All right, he'll talk dirty to you. And,
all right. Come on, man.
All right, so DC 15 intimidation check. Oh my god.
Let's fucking go.
All right, hell yeah. With another success, you will be forcing Yiga to realize and gain confidence in himself. That brings him to 2, and it gives Borne an influence on Yiga. Interesting. All right, last check. Give me a D6.
All right. Free. What would you?
All right, how do you think Constitution would help you as you finish visualizing, making this advancement in observation?
I think in his mind, the only way to be truly the strongest man there is to have the endurance. So I think he would pick up the pace with each hit and see how long he can keep up. Basically.
All right, makes sense to me. The DC is 16.
Not bad.
Flat Constitution check.
Bro. No. Hell?
We are looking for a +5 here. It's a DC 20 ability check. Someone with a +5 or higher. Feel free to suggest one of the NPCs as well.
Murdoch wants some influence over your captain?
I have an idea for 2-0.
Do some push-ups.
Oh, wait, I got
push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice.
I clicked on the wrong one. Never mind.
No,
Clicked on
honestly, I
Hua.
mean, I think it still works too, because he was always trying to push her, making her drop and give him 50. Well, she can keep on telling him, all right, give me 10 more punches, Captain. 10 more. As soon as he finishes 10, all right, 20 more, Captain. 20 more.
Oh, wait, she's gonna make sure the training is done right with perception because she's gonna be like, no, that one didn't counted. That one didn't count.
Yeah.
Didn't count with
Yeah.
the push-ups. Making sure he
'Cause
gets 90 degrees. Because she got mad
Well, he's
perception.
doing punches with his armament right now.
Oh, he's trying his observation, bro.
Yeah, his
He's
observation.
doing it to see how long it can last.
Outputting observation.
I forgot about that. I thought he was doing armament.
All right, so how would he be viewing how would he know if he's using observation if he wasn't also using armament at the same time, so he could gauge if or not he's seeing it?
Was he using observation to look at armor? I thought he was just using observation to visualize himself.
No,
sensing his own thoughts.
no.
He's using the observation, but what I'm saying is, if he's using his observation to train that, wouldn't he also be using his armament to say, hey, I can see the armament on my arm. That means I'm using observation right now.
Like above table, I got the the flare for it would be like me using this shit, like because it's basically always on. The fucking unarmed imbuement.
Yeah.
So I'm using the observation to try and see me using that, basically.
All right, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, 2-0 is I guess perceiving as well to see if you're perceiving. I don't know, man.
Wait. So I had BS because I was looking at Hua's stats, but now I actually thought of something good. So 2-0 can go behind this stump, and then she has really good stealth. So to find her, he needs to actively be using observation. So assuming this is like midway through the process somewhere, and he's like flickering on it or whatever, he would have to constantly hold it, and if she like zigzag sneaks behind something, and he has to like guess exactly where she is, like over time. You know what I mean? It gives purpose to his constantly holding it. So she'd do a stealth check on him.
That is exactly what I had in mind. Good shit. Yeah, perfect. DC 20 stealth check.
God, she crushed that.
Let's go.
All right. With that, Yiga, you will be at 3 successes. As you finish this training period, you will feel a significant evolution in your observation hockey. You'll roll on the major table twice. Give me 2d10. Oh, and 2-0 now has influence over you.
I'm fine with that.
She will use that at every opportunity.
I might only do an NPC.
I want help.
Alright. Okay, so you will get plus 10 HP.
Let's go.
Oh shit, Borne should have been plus 10 HP instead of the Prophet skill.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. You'll get plus 10 HP and then proficiency in skill.
Oh, let's go. I'm taking.
Yeah, Dill, your shit is downtime spell plus 1 and then plus 10.
Alright.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. We'll go on to Murdoch. Give me a d6. Alright, how do you think, what is it that Murdoch is trying to advance, whether it's his fruit, his hockey, whatever? And how does his intelligence play a role in?
He would probably try to lean into whatever the fuck happened to him when he knocked out Finch and everyone after the boat crashed.
Alright.
His intelligence. I mean, he's probably going to be using his knowledge of what he knows of Phobos, knowing Phobos kind of gave him a message before it happened. Plus his basic knowledge of hockey that he already has, and that he kind of studies every time he trains 2-0.
Alright, bet. So yeah, you'll be focusing on using your devil fruit to augment your hockey powers and essentially combining the two of them. in tandem. So give me a. Oh fuck! I gotta roll the DC. Is DC 8 intelligence check. You have plus 2d4 to ones with strength. That's it. So yeah, it's just a flat intelligence check.
Time for some.
No. Oh yeah, I got it. It's a DC 8. I'm good.
That was a save. It's just a flat check.
Oh.
So, like where it says the stat, like that.
Okay, wait. Intelligence.
All right, easy money. A single success as you begin to kind of start down that path of incorporating your Delph powers and your flute powers, or your hockey powers. Give me another d6.
Watch Murdoch be the one to get through all this with nobody getting any influence over him.
All right, with charisma, what do you think? How do you think charisma plays a role in the next step of your training?
Definitely the intimidation, fear aspect of my whole shtick.
All right. I mean, how do you think that would play a role in observation?
Observation?
Maybe like
extend a fear aura that could like lure people out of hiding.
You have this passive fear range in your hybrid form, and you're kind of using the same principles that you use for that, and adding them onto your observation. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Give me a flat charisma check. DC is 11.
Charisma,
I think most of it. Yeah, charisma.
Yeah, basically like a fear radar sonar type of thing. Oh god. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Oh,
right.
Yo. That would be
All
crazy.
the
Actually.
All right,
Yeah,
nice. Once again, relying on no one but yourself and Phobos, you're able to map the same abilities that you use to fuel your fear spread onto your own observation. All right, last D6. This is you reaching the summit or the breakthrough stage of this ability. All right, it is wisdom. DC is going to be 23.
23 on wisdom?
Holy shit.
Oh my.
I am so fucked. I need a nat 20.
So how do you think wisdom plays a role in this final what's it called? Barrier of you incorporating your powers and your observation powers?
I'm trying to figure out the implications of everything that happened at that moment, I guess, when the boat got attacked. My wisdom sucks, so I'm guessing his inner turmoils at the moment, his sense of self and all that is kind of making obstacles in his logical reasoning of how it all fits.
All right, I like it. You find yourself thinking back to that one time that you were talking to Phobos, and you were in a room full of statues, past reincarnations, past avatars of Phobos. That confluence of identities, it's only emphasized by your own inner turmoil about your own sense of self, and you're having a hard time figuring out using that experience of the devil fruit with your own mind and turmoil. So yeah, DC 23 wisdom check. There's a good chance someone's gonna have to help out with you.
Try. Nat 20, people. Let's go.
Do
Fuck.
Ooh.
Can I use insight?
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. No, you'd have to look because you would need a 17 in the stat to be able to. No. Yeah.
17?
Yeah, unless you can increase the 6 with inspiration, it's gonna be damn near impossible for anyone to help you out.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the DC?
I do a plus 10, and that's it.
Can I get at least advantage if I ask my father to give me some input with all his experience, what he knows of the devil fruit?
Yeah, sure. But that is going to give your father influence over you.
Ooh.
This is fun.
Alright, bet. Or same +1 with that. Alright, so you can roll with advantage, and then someone will still be able to help you out. You don't put that 20.
was so close.
Alright.
Alright, unless someone has a +15.
Yeah.
And a +15?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's up? You said it was strength and intelligence? What the fuck? Alright, damn. I'm sorry.
Wait, what are mine? What am I?
That's only for the ability checks, not for the health checks. Alright, so it looks like Murdoch is going to end with 2 successes and 1 failure, which is still good shit. You'll roll once on the minor boon, and then once on the major boon, 1 on the minor boon. So give me a 1d8 for the minor, and a 1d10 for the major.
If we get through this whole thing and Dire, you had inspiration, I swear.
I used an inspiration. I still have 1 left.
Should have used it on the fucking 8, bro. Alright, you'll get racial boosts and 2 hockey potentials. That sounds like a whole lot of nothing right now. But it's probably going to be nothing for a while too. I'll give it a buck. These skill trees are chugging along. Oh yeah, by the end of the training.
Wait, you said two hockey potentials and 1 racial boost?
Yeah, basically advancements on the hockey skill tree and the racial boost skill tree. Yeah. Alright. Actually, I got the one for the racial boost for humans. Yeah, so with the first racial boost for humans, you will get a additional strong will.
Okay.
Make sure you update that on your sheet. You now have 4. Okay, last but not least, we'll go to Onya. Give me a D6.
D6. Ooh.
Alright, wisdom, right? Yeah, wisdom. What is it that you're trying to learn, and how do you think wisdom would play a role?
We're just talking hockey right now, or we're doing Geppo?
Your call. He can help you train Geppo, he can help you train hockey.
Well, we'll do Geppo for now. Yeah.
Alright, how do you think wisdom plays a role in you learning Geppo?
I suppose, her understanding the intricacies of the technique.
Yeah, I guess. As he begins showing you kind of the steps of the martial art, you begin to truly disseminate it and take it in. So let me figure out the DC. Alright, DC 9, flat wisdom check. All the way on the left side where all your stats are and the numbers. Click those labels. Not the saves.
Number? Oh yeah, wisdom. So click the word.
Yep. Oof. It's pretty easy. Someone just has to make a DC 5 skill check, or sorry, DC 10 skill check to help you out here. And they will have influence over you.
Yeah, I can help. What is Onya trying to do?
You already helped you.
No, I helped with Borne.
Yeah, you helped Borne. Borne helped Yiga. Tua helped Yiga. And Orson helped Murdoch. So Yiga could help you, and Finch and Kent could help you.
If Yiga doesn't, Finch could. Okay.
I got a... What's needed? I got a +6 in my... Does it have to be a wisdom skill check?
No. He just needs a +1 right now.
So what exactly is she trying to do?
She's learning Geppo by analyzing the way to do it, as Orson kind of displays it for her. It's basically just, watching and learning.
Maybe I could try and give her pointers with a performance, like how to probably kick, and maybe that could help with kicking off the air.
That's valid. I'll say it'll be athletics though, not performance.
I thought you said. All right. Okay.
I'm just saying, based on the description you gave, I think it fits athletics more than it does performance.
Yeah, that's fine. Even I get the plus with that with dog it or whatever.
No, that's only on the ability checks, not the health checks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's DC 10. All right, easy enough. You will be giving out pointers, kicking alongside Murdoch, and helping Onya learn, giving her 1 success. All right, another D6.
Another D6? Okay.
All right. What is the next step in you learning Geppo? And how do you think your strength plays a role? I guess it's pretty straightforward.
Like having the strength to keep kicking the air, I guess?
Yeah. I guess you're like, it's like you're learning how to swim. Oh my god, you don't even know how to swim. So I guess this is doubly difficult for you. But yeah, you are kicking into the air and using your raw power to channel Geppo. So it's a strength check, DC 17. There's a good chance that you're going to require some help here.
Same thing as with the wisdom?
Yep, just a name. All right, that is a 10 on the strength, unless you have inspirations that you want to use here. Someone is going to have to help you with a +7 DC 15 skill check.
Finch can help.
Finch could help. Murdoch could help. Kent could help.
Dire, do you want to do it? It's a +7.
And what do I roll for that?
Whatever
you tell me.
got, I can give her a +7.
Yeah, any skill check.
And the flavor, guys. You got to be able to flavor.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but the first requirement is there needs to be a +7, and then you can come up with the flavor for the skill.
I did the flavor. You told me what I had to do.
Yeah, your show wasn't flavorful enough, man.
It was flavorful. What do you mean?
I mean, I guess since I'm pretty dexterous and I'm used to leaping on stuff, probably give some pointers on the precision of her movements and steps.
All right. What are you going for? Stealth?
Oh, okay. It's one of those skills, not the larger one. Acrobatics, I guess.
Yeah, acrobatics makes sense. DC 15.
Wait, acrobatics. I have proficiency.
Ooh, nice.
Bang.
All right, good shit. Murdoch will have +1 influence on Onya. I'm starting to rethink this influence shit.
Only now.
Onya. Give him the.
All right. Yeah, that'll be another success for Onya. Give me another D6.
Okay. Wait, that's not mine. Ooh, good. Another 5.
All right. That is wisdom again. So yeah, as you reach this this summit of learning Geppo, what do you think is the final thing that you have to overcome, and how do you think your wisdom plays a role?
I suppose it would be understanding how to how to navigate with this technique while in midair?
Yeah, I guess keeping your sense of balance, perceiving the environment around you. I guess that's the best we can do. Makes sense. All right, this one's going to be probably a pretty high DC. Statistically speaking, there's a chance. 23 flat wisdom check.
Please, please.
Alright.
Ah.
Finch will help because she's worrying about navigating through the air. Finch knows all about the air currents and how to properly kick off with enough force to where you can actually propel yourself upward.
All right, makes sense. So you can make a nature check. That's what you're going for. DC is 20. I don't think it's happening. She does not have an inspiration as far as I'm aware. So yeah, she will try, but her guidance will not be enough. And Onya, you will have made progress, but you won't have made a breakthrough with the whole thing. But you'll get a minor boon and a major boon. So you can roll a D8 and a D10.
D8, then a D10?
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 7s.
Alright, you'll get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, you'll get a half a downtime slot, so you can learn half a downtime skill. Half feet, if you will. And you will also get 2 class boosts. Or no, just a single class boost. 1 class boost. I don't know what I'm going to do for medic yet, but it'll probably be something to do with experimental medicine. Or maybe something specific for you. But yeah, either way, decent progress. But yeah, that will be the next month or so for you guys as you're just getting deep into the training aspect. While that month is carrying on, fucking hell. All right, yeah. While that month is carrying on, back in the village, Bang D Boom and Viridian, you guys would be kind of working the same problem, but from different sides, I guess. Bang is intent on developing this weapon, and Viridian is holed up trying to find a way to make the tree grow. You guys will be, I imagine that you wouldn't really be interacting with each other much. Loki, I don't even know if these guys are from here. Hello? Angel's been gone, huh?
I think Pete's here. Maybe not.
It's a BRB long. Alright, yeah. I guess they're doing their thing. Fuck. I'll probably go back to them next session. Joko, you are, I guess, you spent the past month or so, I guess we don't really know. I guess we'd have to go back in time with you and figure out for you. But we'll say one auspicious night as your, we'll say the same night that you captured that one dude. And you're still like,
Did I already jump off from that moment? Like it kind of camera shifted, but I had more shit to say to that guy. I don't even know his name.
yeah, it's not really important. Nameless NPC 1.
All right, I'll give him a name if you don't want to, but it's important to me.
No, I'm telling you, it's not important. It's not. You don't gotta worry about it.
I'm telling you, it's important to me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can give him a name. But yeah, you gave him your orders on digging a hole for this thing, and we'll say that this is just a few moments after you'll feel a voice in your head as Jinx is pulling you in a different direction. He seems to be asking you to surrender control a little bit, to trust him, and let him take you to a point in the spiral dimension that you've never seen or never really been or ventured to. Unfamiliar grounds, if you will.
All right. I'm gonna leave fucking Schmeagol. That's his name. I'm gonna leave Schmeagol, and yeah, I'll just let that shit take over.
There will be like like a feeling of white light washing over you as your vision goes white, and you will find yourself in a completely different space. It's a lot more empty here. There's some buildings in the distance, nothing flying off far away. Just what looks to be like a street intersection. Chain walls all around, simple cobblestone patchwork ground. You'll find yourself emerging out of one of these white portals on the ground. A set of 3. It's just you. They look very, very weird, like nothing you've seen before. There seems to be like strange symbols on the there's like runes, I guess, inscribed on the ground that the light is emanating from. Nothing you've ever seen before. The way will be lit ahead. There's a simple street light in the center of the crossing, with red light coming down, and there's a black cloaked figure standing underneath the lamppost, leaning against it. Behind that figure is a door, set of stairs leading up to a giant wrought iron door. You kind of look around from the other side, and it seems like the door leads to nothing. There's a strange purplish light emanating from it.
I'm really getting hit with the C.S. Lewis over here.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, he'll go forwards. Edmund is hell over here. Hey, what are you doing here, friend?
I would say as you walk over, you would see this little sign on the lamppost. More runes inscribed on it. Stuff that you don't quite recognize. Kind of the same shit as on the portals. But this dark cloaked figure will turn around and smile at you as you recognize this as Jinx. But he's usually just a black, shapeless blob in front of you. Now it seems like his body has taken more form. That black blob will shift into fabric and cloth, taking on the approximation of like a cloak that goes over a white face, wrinkled, gnarled, slightly red eyes. The figure is floating in the air, and it has I actually have the token. It has a sickle in hand, a blood-soaked sickle. Boom. He'll be smiling at you. His face looks emaciated. He looks very, very strange, but you recognize this as Jinx in a form that you've never seen before. He'll be like, "Hey, buddy! Finally get to see each other face to face. I know, I'm not the best to look at, but you look good. I can see, you're doing the same thing with the face, white. You're taking after, you just got to get rid of the hair, and then we'll be twins. But it's cool. You can keep it. You probably got a lot of questions, huh? But what this place is, how I brought you here, that stuff."
Well, my first question is, how did you get bones, friend? For the longest time, you have been a pile of soup without me.
Yeah. It's you see, the spiral dimension is a strange place. I don't really fully understand it. You don't really understand it. It's what I know of it, at least from when I was stranded here. It's a space that exists between dimensions, pockets of different worlds. It has an infinite amount of doorways, an infinite amount of passageways that lead to these different worlds. Its ends are endless. Its bounds are boundless. But you got to understand, it's like an open channel. It can open up doors to any world, any dimension. But at the same time, those doors can open up here, whether you know anything about it or you do anything about it. This place is constantly growing, constantly expanding. You've seen it. You remember the first time you came here, there was no life, nothing. And then as you grew stronger, as you became a stronger man, when you left that godforsaken circus, you went around with your friend.
You watched your mouth about the family circus.
It was holding you back, pal. It was holding you back. But the point is, as you became stronger, this place became more alive. The sun came out. Time began to pass. You see, this place's strength is tied to your own. But not just you. the people that you leave here, the living beings, all of their will, all of their desire to survive and thrive, it feeds into this place. It's a living amalgamation of their own emotion. I'm a part of that too. Once you brought that guy here, I was able to summon up enough strength, and now look at me. I kind of look like what I used to look like, just a little bit different. But that's why I was so overjoyed, Joko, that you brought someone here. I've been telling you for the longest time. You finally went and did it. And I was thinking, you know, you know what we both saw when we first came here. A beautiful kingdom, a world with endless blue skies, running water, green grass, light, laughter in the air. I want to bring that place back too. I know you do, especially when the world out there, when it's all heals up, you're gonna need a place like this, right? I want to help you do that, and I know that you've got some moral quandaries about bringing, you know, people from your world here. That's why we got this. Turn around and I'll point at the door. It'll be like, this is a doorway to other dimensions. It specifically seeks out life, strong life, people that can help you, people with enough life energy and willpower to bring this place into existence, make it into the utopia that we both know it's going to be one day. This way, you won't have to endanger people from your world. The people that you want to protect, your family, your friends, they'll all be safe. And you can use other people from other worlds. Am I making sense, partner?
I can see that you are able to sap away this strength from people on your own, even a commoner. But remember, we made a pact together. We are bonded now for forever. You cannot last too long away from me before going back into that goop. So mine was fickle there, but
no, you're still the boss. I'm trying to help you out. And you're right. I'm holding my form here, but you know, if I leave, if you leave, I'm nothing again. Nothing. I need you, Joko. I need you.
And I you, friend. Now it is us that we will rise to the top. Stop speaking of this you and me. We will rise together. No.
Well, you're right. So what do we think of this?
So, we could use this door, but I am not quite sure what will come through. I think that we could maybe use a little more strength to make sure we can subdue anything that comes through. I have a plan. I have taken a small one from the giant island of Elat. Just a small human, a weak fellow. But I have plans. I think that I can get a hold of one of these half giants or these smaller big ones, and that kind of strength. We could really. It would really boost us up, and we would at least know what we are handling before we come in.
Oh yeah. I'm on board. We can wrangle one of those big ones. It'll be fantastic. Oh yeah, I can see it now. I mean, forget this door. We don't need this door. If we just get an army of giants, we'll be good. But you gotta remember, Joko, you might be able to bring them into this world, but you're not God around here. Do you understand?
Oh, not yet. That is only not yet, my friend. I feel my control over this place growing by the day.
That's good.
But I understand what you are saying. But us together, we can take on any challenge. No?
Of course. We will conquer everything.
First, we will find a giant, take his power from the prospects of this land, and then we will open that door.
Brilliant. His eyes will shine with a red light, much like the street light above, as he extends a hand forward, and you go to meet it. You two will share a moment of pure, unbridled ambition. Both of you looking into each other's eyes. Yeah.
For the century.
The red light will continue washing over you guys, and we'll say that the camera will zoom in on that red light until everything is red and we leave the scene behind. That is all for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. A bit more of a chill session, like I said. There'll probably be another time jump after this shit. Yeah. Thank you for being here. You know the drill.
All right. So, thank you for watching. As usual, in the description there is the link to the Eternal Dawn Discord server, which is where you can find similar campaigns. Wanna run one, go there. Wanna join one of the maybe future ones, go there. You like One Piece, go there. It's the place to be. And otherwise, there are similar campaigns also linked in the description. And thank you for watching. Good one. Bye bye.